Hey guys, it's KrisKringle here with Adam Bacon, and we're here with the finale of The Legend of...
Mask. You want to redo that?
Nah. It's fine. Majora's Mask! We're playing it! We're finishing up the game. We have done so much to get here, and now it's time to talk to this fool sitting right in front of us. Everyone has gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me?
Yes, we will.
You don't have any masks left, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys against bad guys. Yes. Let's play that.
We got the final mask.
The Fierce Deity's Mask. Could this mask, Dark's powers, be as bad as Majora?
Try it on, let's see.
Are you ready? You're the bad guy, and when you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play?
Creepy. Not like everything about the mask wasn't creepy already.
Light arrows in one, and
Great fairy sword.
in the other. Let's do this.
The boss masks seem to be reacting to something.
All the remains are becoming into this world. Because they're all formed by the Majora's Mask itself.
Majora's Mask. The final boss of Majora's Mask.
Redundant, much redundant. This phase ain't nothing too difficult, but it can get a bit annoying, you know, to actually do damage to it.
The mask itself is impenetrable. You need to hit the tentacles on the back.
Yeah. It doesn't give you a whole lot of opportunities to be able to do that. You need to be able to stun the mask. So as you see, firing a light arrow at it, it did nothing. You need to, like, hit it in the back.
Yeah. The light arrows do have their purpose in this fight, though.
Yep.
Awesome. Having the Chateau Romani helps quite a bit. You still have to worry about your arrow consumption, but that's a lot less of a problem than controlling your magic. Mask is quite swift.
Oh.
That swooping attack isn't too hard to avoid, but I would laugh if it hit you there.
Yeah. Almost there.
Yeah.
With the upgrade health, it doesn't do too much. Try to store for a bit. This form is just all about patience a lot, because it can take some time to get it weakened.
An interesting thing to note is that if you have the Fierce Beauty mask, your other transformation masks cannot be used.
Yeah.
Why that is, I don't know, and I believe it was changed in the remake, but I don't remember offhand. If you have even one regular mask remaining, the Skull Kid will not give you the Fierce... Or that's not Skull Kid, but Majora's Mask will not give you the Fierce Beauty mask.
Yeah.
So that is your reward for otherwise having 100% completion in masks. I don't remember getting a hidden to be this difficult.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. I can't be honest. I can't remember exactly how, when the opportune moment is too. I'm trying to figure out the pattern. You know.
Maybe try regular arrow, because I think regular arrows move a little faster than light arrows.
No, they move the same speed, but it's more so just I have to hit him in the back because he's not giving me the opportunity to. I don't think I can hit him during that form.
I thought you might have been able to, but I guess not.
He's almost never close enough to do it.
Yeah. This boss music is very ominous.
Mm-hmm.
Not the most upbeat, exhilarating battle music.
Actually, let's see what Tattle has to say about this guy.
Remember your battle. When something resistant would deflect your weapons, what was its backside usually like?
Yeah, so again, you have to hit it in the back. I'll try not, yeah. Yeah, see, it didn't do anything, really. I'm gonna try, like, not Z-cancelled, maybe, because there are some enemies where it's like that. Like the ghost for the pose, for example.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Hi!
Yeah, a little problem is it's a bit too fast to do it that way. Sorry, I might have to just...
I have one idea. Maybe next time it does that charge attack, try blocking and see if it can like become vulnerable when it bounces off.
I did it, yeah.
You got it.
You have to be like under it almost. You got a good shot at it.
Yeah. It didn't even do damage.
Yeah, that's what I'll say. It didn't do any damage
Yeah.
at all. It's just less than a quarter health.
Don't get complacent though, because this thing will pick up in its threateningness. There we go. Once you do enough damage, the masks come to life.
Mm-hmm.
They can be taken out pretty efficiently. I think 2 light arrows each is enough to get rid of them.
Yeah.
You can avoid them, but they're a bit of a pain, so it's better to get rid of them.
Yeah, do they give me arrows instant? Yeah, look at that. That's one of the... This is also a way to
Yeah.
get rid of the Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Run away.
Very reminiscent of Twin Rova.
Mm-hmm. Except there's only just fire.
Yeah. I guess I'd make it Red Rova.
You can also use it to attack the other masks as well.
Yeah.
Go to this one guy.
We have 8 arrows left.
There should be a refill at some point. Yeah, the pots give you refills.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. That's why I do a Nazi cancel there.
Yeah.
So you can actually aim. First form seemingly down, but there's more.
It's time for Majora to get a leg up on the competition.
Majora's Incarnation. This is definitely one of the most entertaining ones. It was just how it like fucking...
This is one of the most entertaining battles in any video game.
Yeah. Like, look at it, like, it fucking moonwalks.
It does attack, but it's not very threatening.
Yeah, definitely just kind of... There we go. Got some arrows there.
It can be a bit annoying to hit with how fast it moves, though.
Yeah, you just want to wait till it starts trolling. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think you can also hit it with the sword if it runs by you. Yeah, that's definitely when you hit it. It makes chicken sounds as well.
Yeah. Certainly adds to the weirdness of this boss.
Yeah, and just this character in general, this mask. Oh my god! And that's definitely a lot easier than the first one. Just...
No more Mr. Nice Mask.
It's juicing up!
Majora's Wrath.
This is definitely a lot more threatening than the second form, but...
Those whips have ridiculous reach.
Yeah.
And can do some pretty hefty damage, especially if you don't have the double defense.
Yep. And they can also, like, potentially grab you and swing you around to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just, like, keep you on the ground like that. Definitely want to shoot with a light arrow, and then try and get to it as fast as you can, and attack it. The Great Fairy Sword definitely does a lot of damage, so definitely try and use light that whenever you can.
I think he grabbed you, but you canceled the throw with your light arrow. Like, you launched the arrow as he started the animation, so you got hit, and then knocked it out.
Yeah, oh jeez.
Yeah. Even if it's not doing that much damage because it keeps hitting us while we're in our invincibility frames, you can still get hit stun while you're in invincibility. So.
Yeah. And... Ugh. Definitely takes the hits.
Yeah.
Oh, spinning. Beyblade, let it rip!
I think it's only fair that we show Majora, or not.
Oh yeah. Well, that's Majora's Wrath.
With that, the moon is gone. We'll just pretend that won't have a drastic effect on the ecosystem.
Yeah, it's the dawn of a new day after all. The oceans, who needs those?
Ah, he's awake! To answer your question, the Zoras.
You guys, you hadn't forgotten about me? You still thought of me as a friend? Did you save me? I thought they didn't want to be friends with me. But they hadn't forgotten about me. Friends are a nice thing to have. Could you be my friend too? You have the same smell as a fairy kid who taught me that song in the woods. I know. Let's do something.
Oh, so evil has left this mask after all. Well now, I finally have it back. Since I am in the midst of my travels, I must bid you farewell. Should you be returning home as well? Whenever there is a meeting, a parting is sure to follow. However, that parting need not last forever. Whether a parting be forever or merely for a short time, that is up to you. With that, please excuse me. But, you sure have managed to make quite a number of people happy. The mass you are filled with happiness. This is truly a good happiness. Well, both of us have gotten what we were after. So this is where you and I part ways, isn't it? You know, it was kind of fun. Well, it's almost time for the carnival to begin. So why don't we just leave and go about your business? The rest of us have a carnival to go to. Link. Thank you. And that was it.
Now, that's the end of the game. I didn't exactly show off everything because, well, I was planning on showing off the Fierce Deity mask, but I kind of forgot, you know? But that's just to show you, hey, you can do it with your normal form just fine. But it's the end of the game and also the end of the Let's Play, so thoughts on the overall game? I love it. It's my favorite Zelda game and also one of my favorite games. It's just has such a special feeling compared to all the other games in the series. You know, there's so many people to talk to, the different experiences. so many different side quests and all the different stuff you can do. The time cycles are different of all the people's schedules and stuff. A lot of cool music. I mean, granted, a lot of it's from Ocarina of Time. Cool set pieces. The dungeons are fantastic. I mean, some of the best in the game, or the series, I think. And overall, some cool bosses. You know, it's a couple, like, you know, there's some really good hits, but then the ones that don't hit, they're like, kind of just like, they're decent.
Yeah.
And
honestly, I think overall the bosses are the weakest point of this game, but that doesn't mean that they're horrible.
Let me finish. I thought Goat was really fun, and the final one's pretty good.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're kind of like not too extraordinary.
Yeah.
But they serve their purpose fine. That's what I was going to say before you rudely interrupted me.
If I can add one other boss that I do think is really good is King Ikon. I think he's a great boss.
He's like sort of a mini boss, but yeah, he definitely is
he's a cut above most mini bosses. Though,
yeah. It's like what the Bible says, he's a cut above the other lackeys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with that one actually. That's all I can think of right now. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I agree with basically everything you just said, but the main thing I could add to that is one of my favorite things about Majora's Mask is it's one of the few, not just Zelda games, but video games that get more fun with every successive playthrough despite not having any built-in replayability. You know, games like Pokemon, you can replay them and try different teams. Plenty of games have a New Game Plus mode, but this game, despite not having any built-in features to intentionally make a second playthrough more entertaining, by its nature, I find every successive playthrough more fun than the last, simply out of finding more and more ways to maximize efficiency and do things as quickly as possible.
I definitely agree with that. And there's just such an expansive world. Like, they definitely, I'd say, overall, there are a lot of things they refined in this game compared to Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
I will admit there are a couple things in Ocarina that did do a little better. Like, I would say overall the bosses could go to Ocarina there.
I would agree with that.
But in terms of a sequel, this is a really good sequel to an already great game of Ocarina of Time. So, like, it had tough shoes to fill at first, but, like, I think they filled them and then some, you know?
Absolutely.
I
mean, you know my opinion on Ocarina of Time, so...
It's complicated. Let's say that. That might be for another time.
Yeah.
As for the project, I thought it went pretty well overall.
Me too. I definitely... This is a game, like, if you haven't played it, obviously, it's a game that we both really love, and I feel like sooner or later, either one of us would have wanted to get to it, so it just made the most sense to do it together.
Yeah, for sure.
And with how much there is to keep track of in this game and how there's so much variety in the different ways you can go about it, it just adds a lot more to the series to have two people comparing and contrasting the similar and different ways they do things.
Yeah, it's definitely like interesting to see like how people's play styles differ from each other with a game like this.
Mm-hmm.
And there were a couple like minor hiccups with the project, but overall it was nothing too bad really. So it went pretty smoothly overall. Also, I know we're not commenting on this end credits scene, but it's pretty good. I definitely like this end credits scene.
I especially really like the credits music.
Definitely, yeah. Really, there's not too much I can critique in terms of game right now, other than, yeah, there are a couple bosses that could have used a little bit more work, and I guess some of the music could have as well, like at least with dungeon themes, although there are a couple I quite like. But compared to some other games, for sure, they're a bit weaker. But like definitely if you haven't played this game, I'd say even if you haven't played Ocarina, you could still play this fine. It is a sequel, but it's not relying on you playing the Ocarina.
I played this one before Ocarina, so...
Yeah, even though this game is designed to be a harder version of it, because it does keep in mind, it does like intend like it thinks that you played Ocarina before this, so that's why the difficulty is higher in this game generally.
For sure.
But yeah, it just has a lot of novel concepts in this game. And I'd say like if you haven't played it, definitely play it. Really like the best versions you could go out and get. Either get yourself the 3DS remake, because that's definitely a very good version of this game. Or I'd say you could go all classic and go with the OG N64 hardware and the cartridge and the controller. I wouldn't exactly recommend getting the Virtual Console re-releases or the GameCube version.
Yeah.
They're not exactly the best, especially if it's your first time.
Yeah, the Virtual Console and GameCube basically take the N64 game and map it to a different controller, and it's just not as good because of that. The N64 is designed like as it's meant to be, and the 3DS version is an all-out remake.
Yeah.
So it's built for the system, not just ported.
I think also the Virtual Console and GameCube release also have a touch of lag implemented in them as well.
Yeah, they
because a lot of
Wii Virtual Console games run at a slightly lower FPS.
Yes.
It's not much, but it does.
There's more input lag in general.
Yeah.
But honestly, either the OG N64 version or the 3DS version, you can't go wrong with either of them. There's not really a definitive version between those two. You can kind of...
No. There's arguments 2 and 4 either, as we've been comparing throughout this series.
Yeah, they both have their pros and cons between the two versions.
Sure.
And we have this end screen. Oh, damn. Let's come to that. So... we might discuss this after we end this recording. Not sure if I'll show the Fierce Deity boss, like show off the Fierce Deity mask at all. I might discuss this afterwards, you know? But as far as what's come to next, we're pretty much ending this series. Where can they find you, good sir?
If you want... Well, I don't know if it'll still be in progress by the time this finale episode goes up, but as of recording this, I'm working on a blind Let's Play of the first and probably only horror game I have ever done on my channel. It's also the first and only blind Let's Play I've ever done. So, either it will be in progress or it will already be finished. And either way, I hope if you enjoyed me here, you'll check out my channel as well.
Yep. As for me, we're not exactly... we tend to, one way or another, collab on each other's channels at some point. We can't exactly say when it'll happen again, but chances are it could happen again with another collab Let's Play, but we're not exactly sure on when, so you'll just have to follow both of our channels. Plug right there, just see it for yourself.
We pop up on each other from time to time.
Yeah. As for just me, well... there'll be definitely some stuff. There'll be a couple of stuff happening in the future. In terms of Let's Plays, there'll be both a visit to a classic game from a lot of people's youths that's seen as some of the best in its genre, and also a personal favorite of mine from my childhood. So there'll be 2 happening after this. So you guys will see what lies in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed this series, and hope you guys enjoy many more videos to come from either me or him, and hopefully you guys like the video, and if not, then, you know, you don't have to do anything. You know, you could leave a mean comment if you want, but, you know. Anyway.
If we don't stop talking, they'll probably leave a mean comment about us padding.
Yeah. I guess we'll leave it off with, see you guys later. Good job on that ending. I'm ending this fucking recording. Ugh.